Okay, what's up, guys? Now, this video is uploaded by Fact Faction. Why was I getting ready to mess that up? I do not know. But anyways, they have uploaded another video called 5 Shocking Moments Caught on Camera. Now, there has been like times where there's things that I've seen and I wish I had a camera. And I say probably the craziest thing that I seen, but I didn't even catch it on camera, was this airplane. And I don't know what was going on with the airplane, but the engine was sparking. And it was probably one of the most crazy. I have to say it's probably the most craziest thing I've ever seen. Because I was walking home from school and I just started hearing like this noise. It was like boom, 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 boom. And it was like doing that type of noise. And so I was trying to figure out like what was that, and I thought it was this person's tire. So as soon as I was getting ready to raise my hands up to wave them down, because it looked like their tire was low, and I'm like, okay, something must be going on with their car or something, in order for their tire to be making that. I'm like, something has to be wrong. So anyways, as soon as I was getting ready to just have my hands up like this, my friend, he yells and he was like, Tyler, look up. Airplane is like the engine is sparking and you can see it, like the fire coming out of the engine. And I'm like, oh my god. So I ran home. My dad thought it was thunder. And then not too long, like as soon as I told him that no, that was an airplane, not too maybe like a few seconds later, Q13 Fox News, they're like breaking news, this airplane. This happened like I think back when I was in the 7th or 8th grade. I think I was probably in the 8th grade. Because I'm trying to remember, there was this classroom that I was in, and there was this teacher. And I think she didn't show up until either my 7th or 8th grade year. I cannot remember. I just remember that, like, that teacher, because I remember it was that class. And I think I left that class. I can't honestly remember because it was the next day. I remember the kids, like at least because I know some people are gonna be like, you didn't see no airplane engine sparking and things. I'm like, look, believe me or not, look, I don't really care. I still remember this day. I'll even call up that guy and say like, remember that airplane engine sparking like back when we were in middle school. But no, it was like the kids that I went to school the next day. The kids was like the airplane was like this close to their head, and I'm like, what? How is it that close? Okay, without hitting trees, because they say it almost crashed into the baseball field. I'm like this, like I don't even know what to think of it. Like it gets that close to your head, and then you don't fall over or anything. You still manage to come to school. An airplane gets that close to my head, I'm honestly ditching school for the rest of the year. I'm not going back to school. Like airplanes that close to my head, like one would think that would do something. That would like push me over, have me fall over. I don't know, but if it's that close to my head, then honestly, it's like, yeah, I think I'm probably gonna be taking some days off from school and things. And it's like one would think the whole baseball field would be destroyed, trees would be knocked over, and things. People would have died. And why would I go? Did the like plane just like magically just teleport to the airport? Because that's what I remember hearing on Q13 Fox News. They said that the airplane had safely landed at the airport and stuff. So I was like. But wait a minute, these kids just said that they crashed at the baseball field. So who's telling the truth? Me, I'm going to believe the people that's getting paid to tell the truth of things, that's paid to tell the stories, and that's the news. So anyways, yeah, that's probably the only craziest thing I think I've seen. But or something shocking to me. But let's see what's going down in this video. The following. Wait a minute, let's read this. Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audience. Viewer discretion is advised. As soon as I said that in the video, so that's pretty dope. That was like perfectly escalated. Man, it's very hot today. It's like 80-some degrees. Like I don't even like sweating though.
Nowadays, we have the resources to film anything and for it to be viewed by anyone.
Yup.
Anything can be caught on camera, from
Yup.
happy moments to just plain weird moments.
Yeah.
This also means that sometimes the most jaw-dropping events have been caught on tape.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Today,
yeah, I think I heard
Fact
about
Faction
that.
presents 5 shocking moments that were caught
Like
on
the
camera.
kid, they be showing like videos of like people trying to kidnap kids right there in front of the parents. Like something like that happens to me. Somebody's definitely getting drop kicked, and I swear like jumped, like attempted kidnapping. Broad daylight.
First up is the shocking footage which was caught by a security camera inside an electronics store on July 1st, 2016. The incident occurred in California at around 2:30 p.m., where a woman and her 4-year-old daughter can be seen entering the store. The young
yeah,
mother
they,
was waiting in
because he
line and
just
had her
said
baby in her
2016, so I knew
arms
this
while her
happened
daughter was
recently.
playing with a candy
But
machine.
but
close
no,
to the
I was
front.
like, I just seen this like maybe a few days ago. Like they were talking about this a few days ago. So, yeah, it happened recently. But I thought this video happened a few days ago. Not like, cause he said like July 2016 or something. I'm like, dang. This happened a month ago.
After standing around for a few moments, a man can be seen grabbing the 4-year-old girl by the arm
That's
and
crazy.
attempting to abduct her in broad daylight. The young mother and another customer
they only do
immediately
that to
ran
moms.
outside,
They don't do
and
that to
thankfully,
dads.
the little girl was able to break free.
Yeah.
The woman explained to the store owner that she saw the man in the parking lot, and he was staring at her and her daughter as they walked into the store, but she didn't think he would try anything. The would-be kidnapper attempted to escape from the scene, but was quickly tackled to the ground by members of the public and was held until police arrived. The suspect has been identified as 24-year-old Terry Ransom, who has been charged with kidnapping and child cruelty. The young girl and her mother are understandably shaken up by the incident, but thankfully the 4-year-old did not suffer any physical injuries.
Yeah, it's like, no, the 4-year-old wouldn't have suffered no injuries. It'd been the kidnapper suffering injuries. It's like you just kidnap a person. But no, back to what I was saying, it's like they never ever do that to a dad. Alright, you always see videos like this of some guy doing this to a mom. They never do it to a dad because they will probably know they would get beaten down badly. And it's like, you know, because yeah, dad's not going to play that. Most the mom can do is just try to take their child back. But it's like, even like a mom, like the mom could be like a kung fu master, just like jump up in the air and kick you across the face. Like that's why it's like people like him, they shouldn't be doing stuff like that, because it's like, really, you do this for what reason? You kidnap a kid for what reason? That's not even your child, and then you're just taking it like that. But like I be hearing stories like where people they kidnap kids because they lost their own kids and stuff, and it's like, dude, taking away somebody, how would you feel if that were to happen to you? Okay, somebody's kid died in some type of accident or something, and somebody taking your kid. All right, obviously you're gonna be feeling the same way the parents felt when you took their kid. So it's like there ain't even no reason for that. When people be kidnapping kids and things like that's how people honestly be getting killed. Baby on ledge. I ain't heard stories like this. Babies like on ledges of windows.
Next
and
up
stuff.
is footage that has been trending on the internet for a while now. In the video, which has been speculated to have been filmed in India, a child with black hair is seen getting out of a window on the high tower block and walking along the edge of the window ledge. The child appears to be happy while on the ledge and even bounces up and down. He or she goes back inside and then repeats it all over again. At one point, it looks as if the toddler is about to fall off the edge due to how close he or she gets, but somehow the child remains on the ledge. Eventually, a pair of arms can be seen grabbing the child and pulling him or her back inside the apartment. Thankfully, the kid was unharmed. However, this could have easily been a different story. Hopefully, the parents will keep a closer eye on their child in the future.
Yeah, like that's like you do that when you're in like a house that's like this tall or something. You be on a house like this tall, then okay, but you're in an apartment building that's like a bunch of stories high. Like I don't know how many, but it's like you're pretty high up there, kid. Like no, he just does not. Yeah, that kid got snatched in there with the quickness. Like you don't do no mess like that, man. Trans Airways flight.
This tragic dash cam video shows Trans-Asia Airways Flight 235's final moments before flipping a taxi into a bridge.
I think I remember seeing this a while ago, but man, that is so scary.
43 people were killed, including the plane's entire cockpit crew. Only 15 people survived the crash. Moments after the plane took off, the captain can be heard saying that he pulled the wrong side throttle. He mistakenly throttled down a still-running engine following a glitch with the other engine. It was reported by the Aviation Safety Council in Taiwan that the pilot in charge failed his initial simulator training in 2014. The final report in 2016 listed pilot error as the cause of the crash.
That would be so scary, man. Like, clip that car. I've been scary in any situation. People in the plane, people in the car. I could even been, I'm scared for right now, and I'm just at home. Tiger attack. Isn't it the one that killed like the mom and then almost killed the daughter?
In late July 2016, CCTV caught the shocking moments a woman was attacked by a tiger at the Badaling Wildlife World in China. The safari park, which has 10,000 wild animals, allows visitors to drive through the tiger enclosure by themselves.
Why'd they get out the car, though?
But does not permit anyone to leave their vehicle.
Yeah.
The young woman seen in the footage did not listen to these warnings and stepped outside of the car and walked over to the driver's side. It is believed that this was due to a family argument. Moments after the male opened his door, the female was attacked by a Siberian tiger from behind before being dragged away. The male driver and a middle-aged woman, who was believed to be the young girl's mother, immediately got out of the car and ran over to the girl in hopes of saving her life. Unfortunately, just off camera, another tiger viciously attacked and mauled the mother, and this led to her death. The park's rescue staff managed to save the young woman's life, and she was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Not much is known about what condition the young woman is in now.
Yeah, because I remember I seen that story, and I'm like, now hearing that it's believed that they were in an argument, it's like, no, you got tigers surrounding you, okay? Unless you are Superman, you should not get out that car whatsoever, okay? You are surrounded by, once again, tigers, okay? They're not like puppies, okay? They don't walk up on you expecting a treat. They walk up on you seeing you as the treat, okay? You should not, it's like, I would have not got, I don't care what argument we've been getting in, okay? I'm like, I was like, nobody don't step foot outside this car, okay? Not even as a joke, all right? Because a tiger can sneak up on you, bust that door wide open, and you're getting snatched out the car, okay? And it's like, nobody, all right? I don't care what happens, okay? If you see even $500 on the ground, don't even, I was like, no, don't even go for it, okay? It's a trap, it's a trick. Why would $500 just be sitting on the side in the middle of about 100 million tigers out there? Like, come on now, that's a trap. No, do not stand out this car. I was like, do not step foot outside this car, okay? Because it's, no, there's like, nobody step foot out this car. Like, that's bottom line, because I said so, okay? So that's just how that's gonna be. But yeah, this story was crazy. That would be so scary. Like, that'd be the most, like, terrifying thing ever. Like, to be...
This incident isn't the first time something like this has happened at the park. In 2009, a foolish man decided to climb...
One would think that they would, like, well, that must be the gate right there. But it's like, one would think that they would have that place more secure, like... that, you know, the sides just like that, they're all like, oh, you know, well, they're gonna be expecting to just stay in their car and things, and it's like, yeah, they might do that, but it's like, just with this case, like, you never know who might just stand and just go outside in the car and things, and so it's like, yeah, it's bad on their part that they got outside the car, but it's like, really, you should have that place secured, just be extra safe, and put, like, some, like, big, huge gates and fences up and stuff, because it's like, I wouldn't want to be driving through no place and there ain't no gates, and like, I don't want tigers to be running across my car and things. So
10-foot fence into an enclosure and was killed by a Siberian tiger. And in 2014, a park ranger was mauled to death by a Bengal tiger when he stepped out of his Jeep in order to relieve himself. They need to get rid of them
tigers. They killing everybody and stuff. Yeah, they need to send those things back to Africa. When speeding goes wrong, speeding always goes wrong.
This upsetting and shocking video shows the final moments leading up to the death of two young men in Rutherford, East Sussex on April 12, 2015. The two friends, Kyle Careford, age 20, and Michael Owen, 21, were high on prescription and illegal drugs when they decided to get in their car and speed along a residential road at night. Owen, who was a father of one, is the person recording the video, while Careford is the one driving. The video shows the Renault Clio reaching up to 90 miles per hour. Due to their carelessness, their car crashes into the St. Michael's Parish church wall and flips over several times before landing on its roof. Sadly, both men died at the scene. The pair had gained numerous injuries, and they were already dead once fire and rescue services got them out of the car. The heartbroken families of the two young men were very upset when watching the video. However, they gave permission for the video to be released in order to deter anyone from driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol, and to discourage people from speeding. Owen's mother hoped...
Nobody should ever, okay? Even if you just are like, oh, well, I didn't drink that much, or if I didn't smoke that much, you should not be behind the wheel of a car, okay? Whether you just had like a small amount or a large amount, especially a large amount, okay? A small amount, like, I don't care if you're all like, oh, I've been a stunt driver for like 20-something years and I've done it before. No, it's like, you shouldn't even have done it the first time. Because it's like, I feel like people never know when something might go wrong, okay? Because it's just all like, oh, well, you know, I'm just going to have a few drinks, or I'm going to have like, you know, just a couple of blunts and things, and it's like, no, it's just, you shouldn't. And it's like, it didn't get behind the wheel. It's like, that's why I highly encourage people. It's so like, have a taxi cab on standby, have a Uber driver on standby, have any type of driver on standby, okay, and let them know if that's the type of person that you are, you need to have somebody on standby. Don't be all like, oh, well, I'm a safe driver. No, don't even see it like that, because you never know when something might go wrong. You might be thinking, oh, okay, I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected, I can drive home. Who knows? It'd be somebody else from that same party. They come and they kill you. Or it's like you accidentally kill them. It's like you never know. Because it's like, I'm telling you that alcohol, drugs, all of that stuff, that messes with your mind. If you're smoking, taking pills, drinking alcohol, anything, okay? Don't do that type of stuff and then get behind the wheel, okay? That's just so unsafe. Do it in Grand Theft Auto, okay? Do it in video games. But in real life, no. That's like, there's people's lives on the line, okay? There are actual people's lives on the line. And you doing that type of stuff is putting everybody's life in danger, okay? Whether they're inside, because I ain't heard stories, people that got hit while walking, then did a hit and run, then got people get down, guy hit other cars. Like, it was one of my teachers back in my middle school. It was like her son and a few other friends. It was their year of graduating, okay? I think it was 2013, 2012 or something. I think it might have been 2013, but it was their year of graduating. And they didn't even get to graduate. Or no, actually, no, it was like 2000. It was 2010, not 2013. But I was thinking I don't know why I started, because I didn't even graduate in 2013. I started thinking of like when I was in high school and stuff. But no, it was 2010. And they were just getting ready to graduate that year, 2010. And some drunk driver had crashed into their car, killed them all and things, killed my teacher's son. And it's like, they didn't even get to graduate, okay? Then it was like other stories. I didn't hear people that got hit by, like, you know, walking like on just roads and stuff. I remember there was back when I was in high school, there is some guy, you can tell in his face that he was drunk, okay? You could tell in his face that he was drunk. And he was, because like, no, I'm sitting, we're walking, we're crossing and stuff. I see this guy's car flying, not so much as flying, but he was driving a little fast. And he had to stop a little bit, because it was like he was getting ready to hit all of us. If I wouldn't have stopped everybody from walking, it's like this dude would have hit all of us, hit me, hit my friends, because my friends was walking with me and stuff. I had to stop everybody from walking and things. And you could just see in his face, like he was looking just like this, and he just put his hands up, continues on driving. And it's like, dude, I can tell in your face that you're drunk, okay? Or tired, whatever, alright? But why are you behind the wheel of a car? Like, seriously, when I hear stuff like that, it just doesn't even make any sense to me. Like, you're under the influence, okay? Your mind is not fully there. But yet and still, you would rather drive things that requires for your mind to be fully there. And it's like, it's just people being careless nowadays, man.
That the video can provide a positive impact on other young people.
Yeah, it needs to. But it's like, still. Oh, is there more? But this is the original footage. I mean, there ain't no other footage, but it's like, still. Yeah, he needed to slow down. Are they gonna actually show it, or? Yeah, like, dude, what are you doing? Hey, there ain't no need for speed. Slow down. Like, his friend's telling him to slow down. No. Like, he is all over the place, man. I wish there was a police officer there that could have stopped them, so they could have still been alive. That's just, man, that's just being careless. I'm sorry they died, but it's just being so careless. And you under the influence, and it's just... Like, they could have still been alive to this day. Like, no, don't keep going.
90, boy. So bad, so I been that way so bad.
Dang. That's sad. Man. That's sad. That's really sad. Like, man. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, it's like, it's stuff like that. It's pretty sad to watch and things. Like, when I hear stories like that, then see videos of the aftermath and everything, it's like, it's kind of just like, you know, sad to watch. Like, I don't just sit down and just try to find videos like that to watch, but when I do come across them, it's like, it's not like I've never experienced anything like that myself, but it's like, to just, you know, if I was in a situation like, that's why I just, like, my friends, like, and I hear them, like, they drinking and driving, like, and I'm like, man, you guys just don't understand that it's like stuff like that kills people, okay? And I hear so many stories, like, on the news, like, ever since I was maybe a little kid, at least, like, even, like, just, I say I probably, like, it probably really started rising when I was in middle school. And I don't know if it's because of, like, my generation of kids, or, you know, my generation of people, but they feel like it's okay to go out and do stuff like that, but it's really not okay to go out and do stuff like that, because it's just, it kills innocent people, it kills people with a future, it kills people with kids and a family and stuff. And it's like, the one guy, he had like a kid, and it's like, that kid's gonna grow up, gonna see that video, and then it's like, it's gonna be hard for them to watch and stuff. So yeah, it's like, it's stuff like that. They should, you know, I mean, like, yeah, the parents, they posted it to just encourage people to not, but it's like, still though, it's just, I feel like people need to just go out and tell people to not do things like that, and then, you know, sit them down and have them watch videos like that, though. Like, ask them that question: have you, like, recently, have you, like, been under the influence and was driving somewhere? They say yes, show them that video. If they say no, still show them that video, so they won't go out and do something like that, because it's all like, oh, well, you know, it's like, I feel like it's like, even if you know, if you feel like that you're okay or to drive, like, you ain't gonna be speeding, you ain't gonna be doing careless stuff like that, still don't do it, okay? Who knows, you might fall asleep at the wheel, your foot starts going on the gas, and you crash, end up like those guys, okay? Or it's like, you crash and kill somebody else, and it's like, you don't know what to do and things, and you're not trying to go to jail for being under the influence. But it's like, still, there's like stories all across, like, just type in like drunk driving stories and stuff, and I'm pretty sure you will find multiple stories of people dying behind the wheel or in front of the car or somewhere. But it's like, yeah, it's sad seeing stuff like that. So, man, it's just, I don't know what else to really say, but it's just, yeah, I just highly encourage a lot of people out there: don't drink, don't drive, don't be under the influence, don't do any of that stuff. All right, if your friends are like, oh, you be fine, like, no, don't listen to them, okay? And this is all like, because it's like, oh, I've done it too, and it's like, no, it's like, you're a totally different person than I am. So it's like, yeah, you might have done it and succeeded, but I might do it, and you guys might be seeing me getting put 6 feet under. So it's like, yeah, I don't want my friends to see that from me. I'm not gonna be that type of person, like, drinking and driving. No, it's like, I ain't heard too many stories. I don't want to be one of, it's like, I don't want to be one of the victims. Like, I don't want to be one of the people that's done the drinking and driving, or the person that was a victim of a drunk driver and stuff. So it's like, I ain't seen, like, you know, like I said, I was like, I could have been a victim that one day if I wouldn't have stopped all my friends. And yeah, it could have been a sad situation. Like, I probably wouldn't have been making this video. Who knows? That person could have taken me clean out, and I probably would have never made this video. I probably would have never, I hope I like, by this video, influenced you guys to not do that type of stuff, because it's just, it's honestly sad to watch it and stuff. But I mean, that's not even the only case. It's not even that, but it's like the one with the kid standing on the ledge. Like, I'm one, like, because like I remember there was a while ago. There's these one kids that used to live behind me, and they were doing that. They were like standing on that. I mean, they only lived in like a 2-story house, but still, they could like fell down, cracked their skull, broke their leg, broke their arm, and things. Like, I remember one of my friends growing up, she was in a bunk bed, fell off the bunk bed, and broke her arm. So it's like you standing on top of a 2-story house. Well, it wasn't like all the way on top of the roof, but it was like this ledge part, like by the window. And she was on there, and she was pretty much doing the same thing that kid was doing. And she could have very well fallen off and things, fell on top of the car, busted her head open, broke her arm, her leg. She could have cracked some ribs or something, collapsed the lung, did something, okay? So it's like, yeah, it's just stuff like that. Kids shouldn't do that. What else? Yeah, it's just, it's a lot of things that shouldn't happen and things. And then the one with the airplane one, the guy, they say he failed his, like, airplane simulator testing. And it's like, yeah, you failed that, then you need to start all the way from the beginning, okay? All the way from the beginning to the school days of being a pilot, all right, to being sitting in the classroom, because you failed. You haven't made it that far where you're doing the simulator. It's like, yeah, you need to have 100% completion, okay? Like, you need to complete everything 100, okay? Not a 99, not a 99.9. It needs to say a 1 and 2 zeros, okay? You fail it, start all the way from the beginning again until you can pass it 100%. All right, now some people are like, well, what if I can't get 100%? You get the highest rating you possibly can get, okay? But do not get anything below 100, okay? All right, get 100%. If you could get more than 100%. So that it was a perfect, it's just a perfect A. It was a complete A. It's everything, okay? So it's like, yeah, that they shouldn't have allowed that man in that plane. He failed that airplane simulator testing. So, and it was like, because it's like 40 people died because of that. And I'm not saying it was just strictly because of him passing that, but it's like something had to go down. So it was like, with the air, because they did say that he, like, he moved something in the airplane and made it just go all crazy and stuff. But it was like, if it was a reason because he failed that testing, and that's why then, like, they said, 47 people died. And it was like, and then the 15 that was alive, few of them, 47, could have been their family, their wives, their husband and things. And it's like, now they're going to be, like, scared for life going on any airplane now. And it's like, me in that situation, I've been like, yeah, I'm making sure. I'll be like, I don't care if I have no airplane, no pilot experience. I'm going to be looking in that cockpit room. I'm like, okay, I'm just making sure everything is good. Is everything good in here? Like, let me move this. Let me press that button. Plane takes off. I'm like, okay, where's the brakes at? I don't know where the brakes are at. So, but yeah, it's like, yeah, I feel so, like, every case was a sad case. Every case was a crazy case and things. And, it was a very shocking, and especially the last one. But anyways, yeah, I guess thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you go subscribe to Fact Faction for more videos like this and stuff. Yeah, they upload a lot of videos like this, and it's pretty interesting, and it's pretty informative and things to like help you in the future and stuff. These videos are good to watch, and it's like it's it's just kind of like teach you a lesson in the future and stuff. So yeah, I highly encourage you, keep an eye on your kids, be safe on airplanes, don't drink and drive, don't be under the influence and drive, be a safe person. That's it. Like, that should honestly just be a hashtag. Like, instead of like all of these other, like, I ain't seen the hashtag, it was like Belieber stuff and Selena Gomez. It's like, no, just hashtag be a safe person. That should be the next hashtag. So, because it's like, I mean, it's positive, and it honestly, and then just like be a safe person, and then like just tell a crazy story, whether you heard it on the news or it was you they experienced it, or somebody that they experienced it, and just say, don't do it. All right, just don't do stuff like that and things. So anyways, yeah, talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching, and peace.